passwords. So we'll try to make one more change in the session today. That is the passwords. Setting the passwords. Now, setting the passwords are important. Now, passwords, what is the meaning of password? It's simply providing some security, secure login. Like a simple example, we use our laptops, and at the same time, we ensure that these laptops have some username and the password present, so that if someone else, let's say you don't want your cousin or any relative to access your laptop when you're not present, then you simply set the password, right? In your colleague and anyone, right? So that's a kind of a security or the basic security you always want to apply. The same rule applicable for our devices also. So what are our devices? Now here my devices will be a router as well as my switch. Okay. So because as I said, these commands are applicable, means the same for both router and switches. Whether you're on the router command line or the switch command line, it's the same thing. The same thing applicable. So I don't want to repeat again for the routers there. That's the reason I'm just combining them. Now, there is always a possibility that a user sitting somewhere here will try to log into the CLI of the device, CLI of the router or the switch. What are the different options we can log in? If you remember, the first one is via console connection, which means the user can use my console port. And from the console port, he can use the console cable, the rollover cable, connecting to the COM port. We know this console connection already, we discussed. And he can try to enter into the command line of my device from the console port. And that is something what I want to restrict. So what I can do is I can configure the password for the console line. And similar way, the other way, we can also, the other way is VTY. The other way the user can access is via telnet or via SSH. As of now, we are not testing the telnet and SSH. We will do that once we set up the IP address and other things. But right now, what I'll do is I'll try to set the password for this. So these are also, now these all options, we call them as lines. So we can do it from the VTY line. VTY stands for virtual teletype. That is basically a virtual line from where we can access. Now what is the difference between the console and telnet is basically I'm sitting in my computer in my office, and by sitting here, I can access my router or a switch remotely. I can go to the CLI. I don't need a separate cable for that. So how I'm connecting? I'm using the existing network. If you remember, we build a network, right? TCP/IP network, remember? We build a network. We build a LAN where there is a connection already. And by using a TCP/IP protocol, because they use at the back end, they're part of my TCP/IP protocol set. Like telnet uses port number 23 for telnet remote access. We'll do these things, verification. Maybe after assigning the IP address, I'll show you this. So what I need to do is, I want to make sure that we are blocking these particular lines. Technically, we call them as line. The console line. The first one is a console line, and the second one we call it as a VTY line. The telnet and SSH comes over the VTY line, which is a virtual line, not a physical port, because there's no physical port exists VTY, but it's a virtual line. So first, what I want to do is I want to configure the password. So I want to make sure that we configure the password, and anytime anyone tries to log in to my device, it should ask me the password. How to do that? Let's go to the CLI. Now I'll go to the router. Okay. So what I'll do is I'll go to the router and do that, because we did enough on the switch. I'll just show you these commands on the router. Okay. Already there are a few things here. Okay. I'll try to erase the configs. Okay. Because already there are some configurations present. So I'm going to just simply reload the device. To make sure that everything is blank. I don't want any kind of configurations present. This is setup mode. I'll discuss this setup mode separately. So by default, for the first time when you go inside the router, it looks like this, the same modes. And if you want to go to the next mode, we use a command called enable, same like on the switch. And if you want to make any changes, we go to the global configuration mode. We use a command called configure terminal. And if you want to change the host name, we can change the host name, let's say router 1 inside my Hyderabad office. So normally, there are 2, 3 routers. Router 1 or a specific location, we can say. Changing the host name. Now, additionally, what I want to do is I want to assign the console password. Okay. So let's assume that the console is here as well. So I'm going to access the console. This is my console port. Okay. Now, the first thing you need to be inside the global configuration mode, and we have to say line. The command starts with line. So I want to set the line password. So we say line, use question mark. There are different lines you have. We have to select the console line. Which line you want to protect? Console line. So select the console. And by default, there is only one port. So you will not have 2, 3 ports of console. There will be only one port. So it will be always 0. So the numbering starts from 0, 1, 2, 3 normally. So console port will be always 0. So what is the first command? The first command we are giving line console 0. And then we need to tell the password. Okay, the password, whatever the password you decide. Let's say I'm going to say Cisco 123. Now in this, you can see C is a capital. Just remember those things. C is a capital and 123. And ensure that when you are pressing enter, there is no space. Because if I give the space and then if I press enter, the password will become Cisco 123 space. Because space is also a character which is non-displayable character, right? So keep this in mind because these are general small mistakes what we do. And we need to simply give login. Login is basically a command tells that it should prompt for this password at the time of the login. Login means anyone tries to log in from the console line, he will be prompted for the password. And if he types in this password, then only allow to log in. So if you see the configuration is the same thing, this is how we do. Line console 0, password and any password and login. And when you see here, you can exactly see the mode changes here. Now, right now you are inside the line mode. Line mode means, the console line. Which line it is? Console line. Done. So you want to verify the console. So what I can do is I can simply exit because this is also console, right? So I can exit back. Exit will take you outside the router. Now, whenever I press enter now, what it is doing is asking me the password. Because right now I'm accessing the device via console. And you can see on the switch, it will not ask me the password because if you see here on the switch, I did not set the console password. So it is not prompting me any password here, but on the router, it is asking me the password because I have configured the password over there. Now, what's the password we have set? Cisco 123 C. I have to type in here the C, press enter, capital C, Cisco 123, press enter. Now you can see once I enter the correct password, again, there's no asterisks, there's nothing. So again, whatever the password you type in, it will not be displayed anything, no asterisks. Like normally we are used to typing the passwords in the Gmail everywhere, you see dots or stars. You don't see that. Okay, but at the end, it is working in the backend. So it executes those keywords. And if you type in the correct password, it will automatically enters you into the line, means into the command line. Let me set the password, same thing on the switch as well. How to do that? Go to the global configuration mode, line console 0, shortcut. The password, let me set the same thing. Easy to remember. And then exit to test. It's asking me the password, enter the password. And if the password is correct, then you should be able to log in.